Hey, we're at Ridges Mountain Nature Preserve. It's owned by the zoo, but in our description we'll put the address and the phone number down so you can come out here and check this place out. And you call the zoo and just make a reservation to hike it. It's private property, and they're not wanting large groups out here, and no pets. You just hike yourself, check this place out. It's about 280 acres roughly, and a lot of history here, so we encourage y'all to come out and check. Trail marker. Right here's the percussion pool right behind me. During the fall, early spring, fill up that water, and then in the summertime, late spring, it dries out. It's a unique area. It's not qualified for a wetland because it's small. They surround these ponds with a bunch of boards for salamanders and whatnot. Yeah, these boards, you'll see square rectangle boards. There's over 100 of them out here. The numbers on them. This is number 33. And then they use a survey marker for salamanders. Like this one, there's nothing there right now. This is number 34. But they're very moist, and the salamanders like that environment. And that's what they use to study the salamanders in this habitat. These percussion pools, they act like sponges. So right now, water's in them. This time of year, we're in the winter season. Summer, they're drained, of course, like a sponge. And the salamanders are spotted or marble salamanders. And then the markers placed out here on these boards are for that. And then you also have on top of Ridge Mountain, the elevation is about 840 feet. Purgatory Mountain, it's about 940. So it gives you an idea. And all this is right on the outskirts of Ashburn on zoo property. But this is, we're gonna go on top of a Ridge Mountain and check the boulders out up there and get back to you. It's the Ridge Mountain Trail. Right, this red gate, not far from where it starts. Ha! Little shack we found. Yep, we'll have my son tell you how long this trail is. It's 0.8, this trail. Yep. One way. In 1700s this wall was built. Yeah, they said there used to be a trading path that ran through here all the way up into Virginia, and it came through here. Goes through Randleman. And this wall supposedly was built all the way down to either hold animals in a certain area. That's what they're thinking. But it's definitely got a lot of history. And the guy's last name, it was Ridge. That's why it's called Ridges Mountain. And the 1750, 1800s, had a lot of Indians out through here. And supposedly there's a cave somewhere on top of one of these ridges that was big enough to 100 people just to be inside eating. It's what old books have in it, but nobody knows where that is. It hasn't been found. But and that wall goes all up to that way. You can see it barely.
This here's a shag oak hickory. It only grows in this moist flat part of the soil. It's less acidic than other parts of the state.
Yeah, it's a very unique area. The shagbark hickory, I think. Here's unique habitat. And the rocks that you see out in Uwharries, this is part of the Uwharries, and these rocks are erosion resistant. Yeah, we'll head on back to the trail. But you'll see the shagbark hickories. Look at that unique bark. You won't see them a lot because of the soil acid content, but out here it's perfect soil conditions. Sun's at that angle coming up this way this time of year, so
Another shagbark hickory.
check it out. These boulders are as high as 50 feet on top of Ridge Mountain. Look at this thing. To give you perspective how big the boulder is, and how wide it is. Check that out, man. You can about go inside this thing. This time of year you can. What's up? Yo, I'm holding it up.
Oh man.
I lifted it. I can't hold it much longer, man.
I want to cut the film. It's the peak of Ridge Mountain.
On top of the ridge view.
Official sign.
Keyhole rock. Check it out. Massive boulders, man, back here. This is called a keyhole rock, apparently.
Showed us a loop now. Start here, there. Either way you go to the point, loops all the way back around to there.
Back to our shack.
All the way back to the shack. To the way out.